Hi guys, Victory Fan TV here. I'm with Stefan, the Victory Announcer. We're just going to ask some questions. Stefan, welcome.
Thanks, guys.
So first of all, what was Kevin Muscat's reaction to the red card, if you know?
He seemed pretty disappointed, I think. Well, it was actually because it was the second yellow. So I think everyone was really surprised. I think, look, it was more disappointment than anything. I think it looked like it was probably a yellow, but I think everyone was very surprised. I think a lot of us missed the first yellow. We didn't see it, and then that happened. I honestly didn't see the first, and I thought it was a straight red. And I thought, where's he pulled that from? I thought he pulled the yellow by accident, and then pulled the red. I think Kev was pretty disappointed, but it was just a combination of a number of things that happened before that led up to it.
What about the good? It's kind of a good comeback by Victory, considering we were 10 men down. They had like 7 attackers on the field. We managed to, Costa got a pretty good goal back, and then we managed to hold on to the end, which was, and still make some good attacking movements and things. What do you think about the comeback?
Oh, I thought it was good. Honestly, it's easy to sort of look at it and go, we didn't get the result. But I think if you look at the way we played with 10 men, it would have been easy. There would have been a lot of teams that probably played it too safe, because looking at more sort of from the angle of not conceding a second rather than going after a goal. We went after it, and we were sort of always aware that we didn't want to get caught on the counter. But then, honestly, looking at it, I think that City should be very disappointed. We lose a big player early on. You're down to 10 men for 74 minutes of the match, and I think we seem to balance it pretty well. Obviously, it can be disappointing to not walk away with the 3 points, but I think there were a lot of positives to take out with how we handled it and how we actually managed to shut them down at times, and we really consolidated well in defence. We also had a little bit of luck, which was nice, that we had a bit of luck occasionally, that they hit the post, hit the crossbar.
Yeah, for me, it was more that you see other teams, not just in Australia, but in Europe as well, they go down to 10 men, they park the bus. They just let soak up let the other teams have possession and just clear it the whole time. We did that at some points, but the good thing was we didn't just do that. We had, I think I was sitting in the terrace, and I think I was counting we had about 17 times we attacked. Yeah. We might not have gone all the way and had a shot on target, but we didn't just drop back. Like, we could have dropped Ola, we could have been Kenny on and just left them in defence for the long ball, but we took the risk, and that's the thing. Had we lost, I would have rather losing trying to attack than just soaking up, staying in defence and letting them attack us. But in all fairness, it was the amount of fouls that the referee paid on us, I thought was just shocking, and all the cards. I
think it was also one of those things. We can see Donks there rocking up now. I think it was one of those games where, we look at it and we had a few opportunities there, but being down to 10 men, there were opportunities where, first of all, we didn't have someone to give the ball off to that we might have normally had. They had the luxury of being able to commit 2 players to a man that they wouldn't normally have done. So you had opportunities there where Ola would get a long ball and wouldn't actually be able to hold on to it. And also there was that interesting stat where we waited, I guess, until we sort of took an opportunity to have a clear shot. And I think the interesting stat that I saw from Fox tonight was that first time since the 06-07 season, we've actually only made 1 shot on target for the match, which some people can look at as a bit of a negative. But that's another thing that I love about Costa, that he goes, you don't do anything half-assed. You go after it. He took that big shot. We didn't try to play it safe, but at times we also played it smart. So I think that's the fine thing. There's a difference between playing it smart and safe. Yeah.
All right, that's all for us, guys. Thank you.